You have no idea how long it took me the first time I was here to figure out that we were supposed to break those two chains. I kept finding some way to shoot stuff down on the brood mothers, and I was wondering why I couldn't target them. And the whole time I was forgetting to just look at my mini-map and see the quest markers there were pointing out the chains. It's very embarrassing. But anyway, turns out that compared to the Infernal Golem, you know, this final fight here is a bit of a joke. Especially considering how long it took us to kill one brood mother back in the original game. We just wiped out 3 just by dropping that thing on him. So, slightly anticlimactic, but oh well. I think that ends our work here, so we will return to the surface. And here's our world map. And Sigrun says she wants to be a Grey Warden, so let's return to Vigil's Keep and grant her request. She shall take part in the joining. As soon as the screen loads. At least we didn't have any random encounters on our way.
Calherol lost! The lost is lost! Lost, 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 lost!
Mother, be calm.
Calm, yes. Once I was calm. Once Mother listened to the beautiful call, felt it wash over her and inside her, and she was calm. But now there is no calm. The Father took that away, and now he takes away Calherol. My poor pets in Calherol. The Father knew I would send them against him. The Father feared. Calherol is gone, but the Mother still has her tricks. Many, many tricks.
But what will the mother do?
Do? I will laugh. And then I will wait.
Thank the Maker you arrived. Things are getting out of hand. The Darkspawn are everywhere! You can see them from the city walls! But the Commander will spare no soldiers for our protection!
Grave times, Commander. The common folk are getting desperate. Maybe you can say a few words, calm them down, make them see reason.
Varel, you don't coddle a revolt, you put it down. Just give me the order.
Well, I'm not going to start slaughtering the people here with the Darkspawn. We need to be more united. So let's see if we can talk to these people. Now more than ever, we must stand together.
We will not be...
Let the commander speak.
We must take the keep, to be safe.
Quiet!
The keep needs protection. If it falls, the city will too.
How dare you!
The commander speaks sense. I'm going home.
Wait!
Truly well done. That was, well, inspirational.
I don't know how you did that. Men, stand down.
I'll be in the keep.
I don't know how I did that either.
Cheer up. No one loves a grump.
For a dead woman, you're remarkably perky.
Could be less perky if you like. The darkness of the deep roads has seeped into my soul. The world is dead. My heart is black. Alas, woe
Let's stick to Perky.
Well, I agree with the Seneschal. I don't know how I did that because my voice acting sucks. I couldn't convince anybody to stand down. But thanks to the game mechanics and the fact that Vexus is the hero, it worked. So we didn't have to end up using any violence here. Let's give the lyrium sand to Dworkin.
Oh, you're back to visit old Dworkin?
You're in luck. I found some lyrium sand.
Splendid. Truly splendid. We've enough lyrium sand to keep us busy for a long time. Thanks for your help. Please, take these. Use them to give those beasties a what for.
And it looks like we have an option to show him the tablet as well, so let's do that.
What do you be needing?
I found this tablet in Kar Harol. Could you look at it?
Aye, Commander. Aldrich, come over here. Well, I'll be.
We need to send this home, brother. Orzammar must know how the castless of Kal Harol acquitted themselves in their final hours.
Castless bearing arms. Oh, that'll go over well.
Those castless are heroes. It must be recorded by the Shaperate. Thank you, Commander. We'll see this is delivered into the right hands.
Cool. So the truth will finally be known. Oh, I don't think I pointed it out before, but since we recruited Armus way back in near the beginning of Chapter 2, he's now here, and we can do business with him if we wish.
Trade here is good. Thank you.
Or at least I thought you could.
Trade here is good. Thank you.
Oh, I guess not. I stand corrected. But we can speak with Heron.
You're back. You need anything?
I found another ore deposit.
Oh, this will help a great deal. This is iron, very high quality. Amaranthine abounds with mineral wealth. Master Wade has more than he needs to equip all of your men suitably.
Thank you so much for finding all this dreary metal.
Haran, you must be happy. Ecstatic. Now, no more time to waste.
Quest completed. So, Wade has all the metal he needs to make armor for your soldiers. Cool. Now to show Wade the golem skin that we found.
Yes, Commander?
I found this golem shell in Kal Harol.
Oh, I simply must do something with this. So unique, so rare. Yes, a breastplate. Here, take this. These are a few knickknacks I need to begin my work. Find them soon. I simply cannot wait.
So this is another finding quest, and if you get all this stuff, Wade will make what is either one of the best or the best armor breastplates in the whole game. Which kind of makes sense since it's made from a golem shell. Let's see. We will give ourselves some more mana. And what else can we do? I want to do... I think I'll stick with the new mage powers from the expansion, just in case we run into something a little bit more interesting along this path here. Right now we got the repulsion field, so we can knock back any nearby enemies if we turn it on. Alright, any other mission-related stuff here? No. But let's go ahead and check with the private here and see if we have any other side quests that might be worth doing.
Commander.
Are there any messages for me?
Just give me a moment.
Ah, yes, so all we have here is a thank you letter from the noble whose daughter we rescued back in Chapter 2. So he's giving us some sovereigns in return for getting her back from the bandits. 30 sovereigns, not bad at all. Just really quick, I want to see if Voldrick has something to say.
I pity the siege crew that tries to breach our walls.
Alright, looks like both our walls and the soldiers here are getting some of the best equipment and attention that money can buy. So hopefully we'll be able to stand anything that's thrown against us as far as the Darkspawn goes.
Where is he? I know he's here. Cough him up, Warden.
You mean Ogren?
No, I mean my peg-legged uncle. Yes, Ogren! Where is that big Bronto turd?
Hang on to your beard, woman. Is this a conjugal visit? Looking for Ogren to grease the old wheel?
Don't lay a finger on me. You've done a lot of stupid things on a whim, but joining the Wardens...
Ah, didn't you say it would be... hot?
We were role-playing.
Whoa. I think I'll just stay out of this for now.
Look, I didn't sign up on a whim, alright? You kicked me out.
You were just looking for an excuse.
You kept trying to make me into something I'm not. I can't play house like you want me to. I'm only good at one thing, Fells, and it's killing.
Oh, well, he is right. He's definitely good at killing.
He's always been good at killing. That and making absolutely nug-brain decisions. You had a good thing in the army. They respected you.
Felsie, I finally got the old conqueror on straight, and I don't belong anywhere but here.
Fine, Ogren, if that's what you want. The baby and I will just have to get by without you.
So what now, Ogren?
Now you stop looking at me like you think I'm gonna melt into a puddle of Ogren. Come on, there's Darkspawn waiting to be killed.
Well, that's a piece of news. Turns out that Ogren actually did end up with Felsie. If you recall, he was trying to get back into her good graces near the end of the original game. And apparently they did get back together and they had a child. So we'll see if Ogren wants to talk a little bit more about that later. First off, though, we have official business to attend to.
Commander.
Another wishes to undertake the joining.
I'll make the preparations. From this moment forth, Sigrun, you are a Grey Warden.
Then let it be.
You chose her well, Commander. She will wake shortly.
Alright. So we now have a total of what? Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Grey Wardens now. And all of Ferelden. 7 if you count King Alistair. Slowly but surely we're working our way up.
Commander.
Let's see, anything new with our Seneschal? Nope, we're good. Never mind.
I'm here to serve, Commander.
Nothing new here.
Very well, Commander.
And anything new with the Captain?
Commander.
Let's hear a report on the situation in the Arling.
There are regular patrols on the roads. Travel is much safer than it used to be. Now that the Wending Wood is safe, we're seeing a great deal more traffic from Denerim, thank the Maker. Master Wade has been at the forge night and day. New arms will make our soldiers much more effective, sir. It's chaos in the wilderness, sir. We're almost blind out there. Many of our scouts have gone missing. Their last reports indicate droves of Darkspawn are amassing.
Okay.
Good day, Commander.
So it seems that while we're making good preparations at the same time, some kind of Darkspawn army appears to be massing somewhere. Okay, now we have some new... Well, we have a new companion. So I'm going to see if we can get some gifts for her set up from our little chest here. So let's see. I believe that is a gift for Sigrun. And this one, and this one, and this one. I think that's it. Yep. Looks about right. Okay. Doesn't look like Anders has anything new to say.
Should we get a move on?
Oh, hold your horses. But Nathaniel has something to say.
I owe you an apology.
Any specific reason in mind?
When I returned from the Free Marches, I was certain my family was destroyed for being on the wrong side of the war. But my father did it to himself. No conspiracies, just one stupid, selfish man. I should have known better.
How could you truly have known, Nathan?
I should have dug deeper before I acted. I was an idiot, and like a child I blamed you and the Wardens. And here you've even proven to be a friend of sorts. Or am I reading that wrong too?
No, Nathan. I'd consider you to be a friend.
Good. You know, when you conscripted me, I would not have thought I'd end up liking it. Anyway, let's be on our way. I don't want to take up more of your time.
Alright, we are now buddy-buddy with Nathaniel. And we pretty much got the highest bonus we can from him as far as cunning goes. So that's cool. Our trader Uriah actually has something to say to us. That's a bit unusual.
Somehow the soldiers have kept the pilgrim's path clear despite everything that's going on. Merchant caravans are coming this way regularly. I have some new stock you might be interested in.
Ah, cool. Let's see what he's got. In the meantime, I'll be selling a lot of stuff that I don't use really quick here. Again, my apologies if this is not the most exciting thing to watch. But as soon as I've cleared my inventory here of what I don't want, I'm going to look and see what new stuff he has available. Lots of ingredients for potions and poisons and traps. But me, myself, I'm just not a really good player when it comes to the small details like this, I have to admit. Like I've mentioned many times before, I'm really just in it for the story. Lots of extra equipment. Although on the whole, I'm pretty happy with what we've got. I think I'll keep the Staff of the Lost, just in case I want to give it to Anders. Let's see. Anything else I want to keep? The battle mages. Yeah, I'll keep that for Vexus. That could be useful. Let's get rid of some of these gems. They're basic. You can use them to make. At least some of them can be used to help make Wade's extra special weapons and armor, if you wish. But other than that, they're just good for selling. Okay. Let's see what he has that's new. Let's see. Looks like he's got some new rings. Tevinter mage robes. Nah. Our stuff's better than that. Certainly has a good selection now. So if we're ever really lacking something for some reason, he'll probably have what we need. Let's see, is anything to click on for Velena? I don't think so.
What's the point of having walls? I'm just as cold in here as out there.
Point taken. Actually, before we talk to Sigrun really quick, I just want to see if we can put some of these runes into our weapons.
May I be of service?
I'd like to have something enchanted.
Of course.
I miss Sandal. Enchantment. Okay. So this is what Ogren's using, so we'll give him a Master Flame rune. And some spell resistance to him as well. And we'll give Sigrun some runes for her sword. Various times of frost damage. There we go. Alright, save game. Excellent. Now we shall talk to Sigrun.
When do we get going? Darkspawn don't kill themselves, you know.
Alright, we'll look at the bookshelf.
Wow. I've never seen so many books in my life.
They're all at your disposal.
This one's a Navaran romance. Pretty spicy, too, from the looks of it. What's an Antivan milk sandwich? Oh. Oh, I see. I'll just put that back. I've only read one book. My friend Varlin taught me while we were in the Legion. He only had the one. He's dead now.
Tell me about him.
He was a noble, once. From House Volney. I don't know why he ended up in the Legion. He wouldn't say. I saw death take my friends, knowing it would take him as well. I fought hard to keep us both alive. Varlin embraced the Legion's philosophy, that we were already dead. I couldn't let go like that.
I guess that's why you're the last of the Legion.
Survival. That's what matters. That's what Dusttown taught me. If I'm gonna get through all these books before the Darkspawn find me, I need to get started.
Alright, so there's your clue as to what kind of things Sigrun might like. And we got a few things here. We have a spyglass, snow globe, potted plant, and a book called The Warrior's Heart. And these are all gifts for Sigrun.
This is a spyglass. My friend Varlin told me about them, but I didn't know they were so shiny. He said that on the surface, a spyglass lets you see things that are leagues away. May I keep it? I know I shouldn't. We're not supposed to have belongings in the Legion.
I won't tell anyone, I promise.
As you say, Commander. Thank you.
Oh, I got a ton of approval from that one. Alright, so let's give her the other stuff we have. We have, oh yeah, and Battle Mage. Update our belt there. Okay. Sigrun, give you the snow globe.
For me? Oh, wow!
A potted plant.
Oh, how nice!
And a story called The Warrior's Heart.
Oh, how nice!
So we are already up to 50 for Sigrun. That's pretty darn good. And the last thing we have, yeah, so we get moderate dexterity for that. The last thing we have actually is the carved greenstone, which is for Velena.
Thank you. This is a lovely gift.
And she's now at plus 51. So we get moderate magic boost. So when Velena's in the party, Vexus is going to have a ton of magic skill now. Awesome. Alright, really quickly, Let's see. Ah, yes, we still need to talk to Ogren. We need to return the Lucky Charms to Mika and Colbert outside of Amaranthine. And other than that, we are running out of side quests, which is fine, because we have one more major quest to go before the end game comes. Let's talk to Ogren.
You are gonna pay me, right? For all that arse whipping I do for you?
Well, you'll get a stipend if the nobles pay their dues on time.
A stipend? Yeah, that's good. Yeah, what's a stipend?
It's the money we pay you, Ogren.
Money? Ha! Now there's a word I understand. What an arrangement. You feed me and I get to take my frustrations out on the darkspawn. Anyway, can I have a pony?
You're serious, aren't you?
Nah, it's okay. I know you think I'm just... Bronca used to collect these little horse statues. Whoa, everything's spinning. And you're very shiny. Oh, gonna go sit down now.
Can tell Ogren's not in the best of moods since he's really drunk. Usually he's just sort of drunk or moderately drunk.
Need something pummeled? Just say the word.
See if something happens if we click on the casket.
Need something pummeled? Just
Nope.
say the word.
Okay, well, maybe he'll open up to us and be a little bit more serious later. We'll see. Okay, so I'm going to zip over to Amaranthine really quick, give back that trinket.
This should be easy enough.
So we'll take Sigrun, show her a bit of the surface world. We will take... who else we'll take? We'll take Anders.
Yes.
And let's see. Ooh, let's... what the hey, we'll take Velena.
Yes.
Don't have any warriors in our party, but that should be okay for now. It's very rare to have Velena and Anders in the same party since they're both mages and Vexus is also a mage. So we'll hang out with them a little bit and see if they have any banter together.
Is there some great ceremony when someone joins the Legion of the Dead?
It's called a funeral.
Right, but is it boring and somber like a regular funeral? I mean, you're not burying anyone.
This is true. Dwarven funerals involve a great deal of ale and singing. Then there's an orgy.
What? You're kidding!
Of course I'm kidding.
Alright, so Sigrun, because she engaged in the joining, gets a free talent out of the deal. So we will give her some stealth skill. And Anders has not been in the party for a while, so we're going to level him up a bit. There we go. And we can finally give him full combat skills. So now we can give him a wide range of spells if we want to. Let's give him the ability to paralyze people. Let's see, unless there's something else I want to give him. Nah, we'll go with that, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. Oh, wait a minute, haste. Oh, never mind. I think I'd like to give him haste. That could be useful. And of course I forgot to give him some others, because he's got 2 more. Let's give him some elemental masteries, because he does have some elemental spells. Elena, we need to get you up to speed. And I think I'm going to give... Let's see, regeneration is good. Yeah, we'll clear out your heal spells, and then we'll go for some shape-shifting, I think. Why not? Alright, now to Amaranthine. Once we're done here, I think we'll be off to our final major quest, which is the Blackmarsh. Oh, there's Stefan.
I knew you'd make it back here. Have you sold that thing I gave you? It's not much, but I hope you get a good price for it.
I hope so too.
If the maker's out there somewhere, I hope he smiles on you.
Well, at least he stopped by to say thank you. Or to show that he's happy, I guess. It's more technical. I don't think technically he said thank you right then, but... whatever. For some reason this tree is marked.
Ah, can you smell that? That is the smell of freedom. It comes complete with the smell of dogs and dust, but the freedom is in there too.
I think that's someone just baking a pie.
Oh, the fact that there are pies around to smell is a step up for me. I've had a pieless existence, more or less. I escaped from the tower 7 times. After the last time, they put me in solitary confinement for a year. Eventually, I'm sure they would have branded me a Maleficar, true or not, and executed me.
I look at these choices here. And I don't think any of these... It's kind of rare that I get into a situation where I don't think Vexus would say any of these 3, but I think this is the situation here. So I guess since I have to choose one, I'll go with the top one of was the Circle of Magi so bad? But of course, Vexus knows that it can be.
You know as well as I do, don't you?
Indeed.
The problem is that mages are tolerated, barely. It's like you need permission to be alive. There's nothing a mage can do to prove himself. Everyone needs to be protected from you. The end.
There has to be a better way.
The Tevinter Imperium has a better way, but we know how that argument flies around here. All I want is a pretty girl, a decent meal, and the right to shoot lightning at fools.
Sounds reasonable.
See? I knew you understood. Never mind me. Now and again I recall that I'm not sitting in a cell and I have to smile. That's all.
Alright, and we were able to get some approval out of that.
You're back, eh? What's it like out there? Darkspawn crawling all over?
I found this trinket and would like to return it to you.
Thank the Maker. Mika's been afraid to move from this spot since he lost a stupid thing.
Sorry, couldn't go without Lucky Deerfoot. Thanks for finding it.
And now we're getting away before the Darkspawn arrive. Good luck to you.
So that's the reason they were just standing here the whole time? That's a bit odd. Anyway. See if there's anything new around here. Check out the map. No. Don't see any particular big quests or anything like that. Any new, what I want to say, traders? I don't see any. Yeah, we can always go out the other way. Yep, I think we're good. So I think I'm going to go back to the keep really quick, reformat my party, and then we'll head to the Blackmarsh. I guess I have to start thinking about who I'm going to take. I'm going to take to the Blackmarsh.
Have I ever told you that I find tattoos on women incredibly attractive?
Have I ever told you that I find most humans physically and morally repulsive?
Good to know.
Alright, finally at last. Got a little bit of banter between our two other mages. Looks like, can we look at the statue again? Looks like we can.
I should hate her, but I don't. I can respect a woman who fights for freedom and justice.
But she is human.
I can look past petty hatred when I have reason to. She freed the elven slaves. Funny, isn't it? Andraste fought a tyrannical empire, only to have her followers become one themselves.
I've always sort of thought that myself.
People with power never fail to abuse it, even those with good intentions.
But wouldn't it be the same then if the Dalish had power?
No! I seek justice for my people, and that is all. We would not be like... I wish to end this conversation. Let us be on our way.
Well, you know, a fair enough counterpoint, I think, from Vexus.
This should be...
Alright, back into the keep. I'm also going to do a quick check of my side quests, make sure there's nothing else I want to do. So let's see, journal. Those are all stuff for Wade in case we want the Uber equipment. Ogren still isn't talking, so sure enough, we can just proceed on to the next quest, I think.
Need something pummeled? Just say the word.
So now comes the moment of big decision. Who to take next? Well, Sigrun is new, so we'll take her. And so, since she's our rogue, I think we'll finally give Nathaniel a brief respite. I think we will take Anders for our mage.
Yes.
So, I think probably it'd be best to also take Ogren, because we do need a warrior, I think. And after all, we just outfitted him to be the biggest tank that I've certainly ever seen. So we'll keep going with him. Back outside.
You should let Sir Pounce-a-Lot out more. Must be stuffy in that robe.
Out? You mean out to play with the Darkspawn? Such a great idea.
All right, I see your point.
I'm sure Sir Pounce-a-Lot can slaughter Darkspawn if he wishes. Why not? Okay, folks. So this pretty much ends chapter 3. And in the next chapter, we will be going to the Blackmarsh to see what became of the Grey Warden Kristoff, and see if there's something else that needs to be taken care of within that swamp region. So, until next time, fellow adventurers, take care.